Are you not responsible for the security of that building?
Yes.
All right, there you
But
go.
is the city also responsible for security downtown?
After 9 months of back and forth, tonight we have our answer. The Beaumont City Council has voted to give Tom Flanagan only 5 days to tear down what's left of the Gilbert Building. Good evening to you. I'm Jordan Williams. We thank you for choosing 12 News. You know, today's vote came after a long public hearing. Flanagan, as you saw, spoke up, hoping to save the building, but the council seemed hesitant to offer any more time when he failed to present a plan.
So let's say he makes April 23rd. Let's say he has a roof on there, windows on there, doors dried in. He still doesn't have power on the building, still won't have lights on the building, still won't have fire alarm, still won't have sprinkler. So now you've created a system where we have the same setup for 2.0.
In the end, many appeared worried that the saga would continue if they didn't order demolition. Our Ebony Coleman was there for the meeting. She's here tonight breaking down the rest of today's vote.
Now, Jordan, my guest was the one person who said no to tearing down the Gilbert Building. He says the decision was premature.
We had given Mr. Flanagan to April the 23rd to come up with a proposal. Today is not April 23rd.
9 months after the Gilbert Building fire, Beaumont City leaders voted 6-1 to order its demolition.
We voted to tear down the Gilbert Building. It's tragic that we're having to take this action, but with responsibilities, you know, with these responsibilities, sometimes we have to make decisions that aren't easy.
But not everyone was on the same page.
Any opposed?
No.
The main thing that he was supposed to tell us is give us his plan to go forward. And, you know, he has spent sizable amounts of money with an engineering firm to shore it up. He's doing the things that we've asked him to do, probably not quite as quickly as we would like to see him do them.
But in the meeting, city inspectors said Flanagan has failed to complete demolition work to the structure. They also said Flanagan hasn't installed a new roof.
You seem to be setting your own timeline and not informing the city as to what it is.
Ward 4 Councilman Chris Durio voiced concerns about safety.
One of the main things we have in this meeting about, in my opinion, for me, is the safety of the citizens in and around that building, even the workers.
Flanagan took to the podium to make his case.
The entire project was shored up with scaffolding, pressing against surfaces during the whole process. So when that scaffold is taken down and loosed, some small portions will fall. That's always the intention, to take care of those items.
Ultimately, that plea wasn't enough.
The timeline was clearly going to have to be extended if it was something that we were going to look at. Right. And I feel like every time the timeline's been extended.
Like it says, if Flanagan does not demo the building himself in 5 days, the city will have to spend $400,000 of taxpayer money to tear it down. And if Flanagan does not pay the city back, well, a lien will be placed on that property. In studio, Ebony Coleman, 12 News.